In this video, we'll demonstrate how to reprovision an existing machine using the newly introduced provision tool. Let's begin with the first example. The first example is to change the NMC network settings of a machine to get it online again. In the node list, we can see that the machine named OAPCDO424 is currently offline. This machine is currently offline due to an incorrect proxy configuration, preventing it from connecting to the server. We can use the reprovision feature in NMC Web Monitor to modify the proxy settings. We'll use NMC Web Monitor to generate and download a configuration file, then upload it to the machine to update its network settings. To apply this change, navigate to the Setting Provision page. In this page, we can see the Reprovision Machine button in the menu. After clicking it, if your account has admin privileges, you'll see the offline machine listed in the reprovision list. Click on the machine you want to reprovision. The administrator can specify the reprovision action type and set its expiration time. In this case, let's select Modify Network Configuration on the drop-down menu. Next, set the expiration time for the reprovision action. After that time, the binary file will be denied by NMC when uploading it to the target machine. Then save the information we just set. Next, the IT personnel deploying the machine on site can select and see the machine that the administrator has just set in the Ready to Reprovision list. The M icon in the upper right indicates that the machine is marked for modifying its NMC network configuration. Click the machine to view its details, including the assigned reprovision action and expiration time. Click Modify Network Configuration to start generating the reprovision binary file. Set the expiration time as defined by the administrator, then click Submit. The basic information of this machine cannot be changed. The next section is for Wi-Fi and server settings. The server hostname, IP address, and port will be automatically filled with default values. If no changes are needed, simply click Next. The last section is proxy settings. Fill in the updated proxy settings, including IP address and port. If required, you can also enter the login ID and password. Review all the information entered. Once confirmed, click Download. Next, enter a file name. The system will generate a reprovision info file based on your previous input. Once completed, the reprovision info file will be automatically downloaded to the machine. We'll now use the provision tool on the machine to load the reprovision info file and update the network settings. First, open the command prompt. Run the pre-created batch file. It will automatically call the provision tool and pass the downloaded reprovision file as a parameter. The file will be uploaded to the NMC managing this machine to complete the configuration process. You can also use the getStatus command to retrieve a status code and refer to the documentation to interpret the current deployment state. Once the file is uploaded, the NMC will automatically apply the updated network settings. Finally, in the node list, we can see that OAPCDO424 has successfully connected to server and is now online. This completes the reprovision of an old machine to change its NMC network settings. Besides changing NMC network settings, we can also remove a machine from the management of the current NMC Web Monitor so that it can be redeployed. There are two ways to achieve this. The first method is called Remove Machine. When NMC on your machine has an internet connection, we can request an authorized provision file from the NMC Web Monitor. The NMC Web Monitor will then disassociate the machine from its management. The machine will automatically erase all settings and become ready for a new deployment. The process of requesting the binary file is similar to the previous action we described. Similarly, the administrator must set the reprovision action type allowed to apply on this machine and the expiration time of the downloaded file. Next, the IT personnel selects the machine name and sets it according to the administrator settings. The difference here is that we don't need to enter any new information for this machine. After submitting, the newly created reprovision info file will be generated immediately and start to download to the machine. Next, open the provision tool on the machine to deploy the reprovision file. Run the pre-created batch file. It will automatically call the provision tool and pass the downloaded provision file as a parameter. We can also check the deployment status here as before. After NMC on the machine gets the file, it will send a disassociate confirmation message to the NMC Web Monitor. NMC on the machine will also clear up all management settings on the machine. The machine will be reset and treated as a new, unprovisioned one. You'll see it disappear from the website once disassociation is confirmed by the server. Alternatively, there's another method, force remove machine, typically used when the machine has no network connection. The steps for requesting the reprovision file are almost the same as in the previous remove machine action. However, note that there's no need to set an expiration time for the file. Similarly, the IT personnel selects the machine from the Ready to Reprovision list for the force remove action. Select the Force Remove Machine option and click Submit. Once the file is created and downloaded from the web, the NMC Web Monitor will immediately disassociate the machine from its management. And it will disappear from the list on the Manage Node page. Lastly, if you need to reset the machine to an unprovisioned state, simply follow the same steps as before using the provision tool. Once the NMC on the machine receives the binary file for the force remove machine action, it will immediately clear all settings and reset itself, ready for new provisioning. With your machines reprovisioned and ready, you're now fully equipped for future deployments.